Hey guys, today we are going to make a favorite of my family's and a favorite of one of my very, very dear friends. He's my favorite teenager on the whole planet, not a teenager anymore, which kind of makes me feel old, but I'm going to make white chocolate blueberry cupcakes with lemon cream cheese frosting. I originally made these for my friend for her birthday one year, brought them over to her house, and I had to fight off some of her teenagers from eating them all. They're my favorite, I would have to say. I did come up with this recipe on my own. I am using my basic white cake recipe to do this. It's been kind of a secret recipe for a while, but I'm sharing it with everybody today. So we have, if you believe it or not, a white cake mix. This can be any kind of white cake mix except for the white cake mix with pudding. You do not want that one. We're gonna doctor up this white cake mix. So, are you ready? Here we go. The first thing we're going to do is add all of the liquid first. We are going to add 4 eggs, 1.5 cups of water. I'm going to add a tablespoon of vanilla. Then we are going to add a cup of sour cream. That's definitely what gives this cake a lot of moisture and richness. So good. We're gonna start mixing this, and then I'm going to add my melted half stick of butter right here. It's cooled. I'm just gonna get everything mixed up before I start adding this in. Okay. The sour cream will still have some clumps in it. That's okay. It all incorporates together. No need to worry. I'm going to turn this down, turn it down to low, and I'm going to add the white cake mix, 1 cup of flour, and 1 cup of sugar. And you want to let this mix for about 5 minutes. Then we'll scrape the bowl and let it just do one more mix again, and it's ready to go. All right, we have our beautiful cake batter. Now to the frozen blueberries, I'm gonna actually toss them with a little bit of flour. I'm gonna do the same thing for the white chocolate chips. When you coat them with flour, they tend to not sink to the bottom of the cupcakes. Well, they're not supposed to anyways, but you never know. Someone usually likes to sink to the bottom, I don't know. But you just wanna make sure all of them are coated, same as with the white chocolate chips. Just doing a light coating. There we go. Scrape that batter off my spatula here. This is usually when I have a couple kids coming in to lick the beater, and they're all gone, except for Mary behind the camera.
I'll take it.
Oh, she'll take it. Look at that. There you go. Of course she will. We are gonna add these blueberries in, and again, we're just gonna fold them. Because if I put the mixer back on, we would have had a very blueberry cake. Now this is 1 package of white chocolate chips. And again, just folding until all is incorporated and looks balanced. This is ready to go. We're gonna use an ice cream scoop. Then I know they're all even to scoop them in, and guess what? They're, quarantine, cupcakes. Why not? Gingerbread men. Doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna care. Okay guys, this one just needs a little bit more batter so then they're all even. There's that. I have enough. Honestly, when you do this cake batter, look how much is left. I have enough to do 2 8-inch cakes. I have enough to probably make, oh my gosh, 4 or 5 dozen cupcakes. So it makes a lot. So be forewarned, it makes more than your normal batch or batter for cupcakes. Okay, so we're gonna get these in the oven, and then we'll get started on the frosting. Okay, so while your cupcakes are baking, that's usually the time to make your frosting. I washed my bowl and I put a different attachment on. So this is the whipping attachment. I do that because I really want to whip this frosting. I have half a cup of softened butter, an entire package of softened cream cheese. We have lemon juice, lemon zest, powdered sugar, and some vanilla. Start with 4 cups of powdered sugar, and sometimes I add extra depending on what's needed. We're going to start with softened cream cheese and the butter. And we really just want to get these guys mixed up together. I will add my lemon juice. This is about 1/4 cup of lemon juice. I'm going to add the lemon zest. And this is the zest of an entire lemon. And I'm just gonna start adding that powdered sugar. And then you scrape the bowl as you go along. Because gradually add all of that powdered sugar, turn up your speed just a little bit, make sure everything's incorporated. Now I'm going to add my vanilla. It's going to be a tablespoon of vanilla. And if you prefer to use clear vanilla, that's fine too. So you just want to continue to gradually add your powdered sugar until it becomes a more stiff frosting. We want it to be enough to hold up with a piping bag and piping tip to put on the top of the cupcakes. Or you do put it into your piping bag to get on those cupcakes. You also want to make sure the cupcakes are completely chilled before you start frosting them. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this. And I'm gonna go ahead and taste it. Sometimes I like to add a little salt. That does not need a thing. That's some good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands and check on those cupcakes. Okay, so our frosting has been chilling while the cupcakes have been baking, and now I'm gonna fill my piping bag. Now for those of you who don't wanna mess with the piping bag, that's just fine. I've been a cake decorator and a cookie decorator for a long time, so this comes very easily to me, and I think this would be really easy for you. I am going to use the Wilton tip. It's called 2D, and it's rounded on the top, but yet it has like a star, rounded star, I guess you would say. And this is how you put this in this bag. Now the couplers, if you're thinking about the white plastic couplers, those only work for the smaller tips, but we have a really large tip. So what I'm going to do to measure where to cut, you just push this all the way down to the bottom. Push it down in there firm and tight, then you can see where you need to cut. You just gently go over with the scissors. I've made a line. Now I know where to cut. Done. Now, I have a perfect fit. The best way to fill a piping bag is to open it about to there and stick it into a cup. And then you can kind of push it down around it if you would like to, just like that. It's a holder. Look at that. So, I'm going to very carefully just scoop in my cream cheese frosting. Gently twist at the top, push down with your hand, and there we go. Now, how we are going to pipe these cupcakes, it's very, very simple. This can look like a rose or a flower. I'm gonna show you right here on my countertop, and all I'm going to do is start from the inside and go out. People know what's on the inside. You could also zest a lemon and put that on top. You could even just use some yellow sprinkles, whatever you have. I'm telling you, These are delicious, moist, very tasty white chocolate blueberry cupcakes. I hope you guys enjoy watching this, and I hope you try it out. It's delicious. I hope you love them as much as we do. And don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos of Sweet Melodies cooking and baking.
Way to go.